any good cons coming up? Comic-Con at home. Comic-Con at home. Everything's going home now, isn't it? I can't find one of them. I wonder why. Guess there's not really much of anything. Well, time to go to the movie theater. Try it again. That's right, I forgot my mask. It's supposed to go the opposite way. That's stupid. Okay. There's only one solution. No movies today. Time to stay home. Man. Well, if only there were a way to go back in time before this all happened. Wait a minute. There's one way. There's one way. Let's go to Rhode Island.
Hi everyone, we are about to begin a Rhode Island Comic-Con adventure, and I'm here at Bear's Ale House in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. It's my first time here, and I'm here with nobody. Oh wait, they went to the bathroom. Anyways, we'll be getting going pretty soon, so stay tuned for more. That'll be it. Hi everybody, we are at Rhode Island Comic-Con right now with my friend Millie, who's the first video that we were taking at the convention, and she's in a Rhode cosplay right here.
Yes.
And I am boring, so let's go. Let's see what's what. I'm going to turn the camera in just a second. I get my finger in front of it because I'm stupid. And I just turned my phone off by accident. And it's still live though. Going to be looking at the floor. I don't want to get too many people in the shots. Let's take a look at what's what. Let's play a game. Let's follow Millie.
I don't know where I'm going.
This is her first time at this Comic-Con. This is my 5th time.
I mean, I guess it's first time at this con and I'm in cosplay.
Oh, wait. What is this?
Oh, it's me.
First
that's
show
the Macy's trade.
No, not that. I was looking at this.
Oh, yeah. That's actually really funny.
Yeah. They're arrested for aiding a stormtrooper.
They're all Star Wars related.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, like the stormtroopers are like.
Yeah, I mean, this is the sign of Disney's ownership.
Yeah. Hey, I have one of those.
So they got 2 of those. Yeah, like that TIE fighter. I guess this is like whatever. I guess it's kind of resembling Rogue One or some way or something. I don't know. Or D-Day, whatever it is. We got these themes, music. You got music right here. We got the Charm theme, or should I say, how soon is now? The Green Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog, otherwise known as the best movie ever, even though you haven't seen it yet.
Since you're live streaming, I'm gonna keep track of time.
Might as well.
We have a photo up with Jonas at 5.
Jonas Watomo, for those of you who don't know. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, this video may be shorter than Terrificon. I'm not sure. It depends on how much I buy. Those controller arts. Got Lego over here. I think I know what this is over here. Little Vortex Man. Let me... This is a Connecticut thing, if I'm not mistaken. Do not touch. I think this is a Connecticut thing. Ecto Cooler. Ghostbusters.
You guys want wristbands?
Why not? Free stuff. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, you're on Facebook Live right now, speaking of which.
All right, hey, we're at Vortex Man booth. It's a Connecticut thing, but we've got about 80 characters. Every one of our characters, like we got Major Compos, we've got Agro, she spreads GMOs, she was captured by Monsanto's. This year we launched the Fukushima Dynamo, and that was done in Mega. We launched in Japan and done very well with it, so every year there's a new one. We've got Polymera we launched 2 years ago, and she's made out of all the balloons and the Nylar balloons and so forth. Yeah, so it's a pretty interesting whole concept.
Oh, they got Captain American Shield.
Oh, this was signed by
Stan Lee, yeah, it says it right there. There it is. Very nice. You got Someone's Specification. It's a saucer
Who's
sled.
watching right now?
We got a bunch of signed Funkos. And it's right here. The 1972 Condor. Very nice. Oh my gosh. Look at this Star Wars thing right here.
Wow.
Stop taking my hand.
Well,
They're going to be wiped out in 7. Close to 9, right? Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Signed poster, $450. I would gladly pay $1 million for this.
signed by Daisy Ridley.
Oh, it's signed by
Yeah.
Daisy Ridley? Where's? Oh, there it is. Interesting.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I just thought. Oh, on the end it says that.
Yeah.
And they do it here.
Oh, it is Sud. Oh, it's probably one of the earlier Disney films. House on Haunted Hill. Fascinating. Forbidden Planet. We got Apollo 13. I've seen that movie before. You have Ron Howard's signature on the. Where?
Here.
Oh. Okay. Vader voice, Boba Fett voice, Willie Williams. Okay, so it contains all 3 signatures.
Yeah? $450?
Yeah, I'd rather have the Force Awakens thing. Yankee Doodle Dandy. Oh, I think I have an uncle who would like this, The Godfather. It has all the quotes there. Ryan's song. Okay. Yeah. Different Batman cowls. This one's. Is that Christopher Nolan or Christian Bale? It says Dark Knight on it, but it's hard to tell. Battlestar Galactica. Oh wow, Anger from Inside Out. $12. Yeah, Chekhov from Star Trek Beyond. Wasn't he the one played by the actor who died before the movie came out?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It was so sad.
Yeah. I remember seeing it opening weekend, and I cannot help but think about that in the back of my mind.
Yeah, I was like sad.
Oh my god. We got 2 different versions of Hulk. Got more Legos over here. Oh, is that Toy Story? Wow. I would probably. Oh, nice. Got Ninja Turtles. Getting closer on the nose. That's Pennywise. Oh, look at that.
And Georgie.
Oh.
Even though I'm still
Oh,
mad
you
that
got-
they're having Venom use tendrils
These are
now.
nice.
Because that's BS. He never used tendrils before.
Oh, they even got the 3PO with the red arm.
Universe that I hate.
Yep.
You hear about this part of it?
I'm a theater person, so Jekyll and Hyde speaks to me more than it does.
Yeah.
They're here.
Fans were up in arms when that leaked out. They hated that.
Oh, you got hooded Han
It
Solo.
would be like taking Batman and making him no longer a millionaire.
Yeah. Maybe they smell bad from the outside.
I don't know, so if you wanted to get those...
How are you doing today?
Robin.
So over me for $5.25.
But it's just an idea. We can still look at a bunch of other stuff and come back.
Okay, let's move on. It's wrestling Funko Pops, and they're signed. Oh, Ric Flair. My dad, I think he met him once. He was here before. Ric Flair.
Oh.
He's in those Cumberland commercials. Ooh.
Ah.
Cumberland Farms.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Holy crap. Look at that.
Wait, what? Yeah. $400. And it's signed Infinity Gauntlet, signed by Jim Starlin, Joe Rubenstein, George Perez, with Daniel sketch by Rubenstein. Look at this. Oh, it's the Hasbro edition, what it looks like. Legend series. Negan from The Walking Dead. And a Walgreens exclusive Boba Fett prototype. Let's see. Let's go this way. We got an empty space right here. Where they had like a giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man at one point here.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, V. This is nice. So that's probably my favorite R-rated comic book movie. V for Vendetta. Joker, nice. Spider-Man Far From Home. Cool, when was...
You let me know when you're ready, okay?
Okay. Book one, yeah. Oh, they got the Continental. That's from John Wick, I believe.
Yeah, it's the hotel
Chainsaw.
he stays in.
Yeah, I figured it was. I think they're gonna make a spin-off show about it, and they're gonna
There's
call
more
it the
over
Continental.
there.
Yeah, I know. I think I've got a couple posters here once.
Really?
Yeah, I have like a Blade Runner one, a John Wick one.
I do not own a poster.
And one of the Disney ones over here, plus Doctor Who. Oh, Terminator, just in time for the new one. Star Wars, Godzilla, Escape from New York, Rocky. Stranger Things. Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And every coast is different. It's not like what's in front is the whole line.
Yeah. I have wine glasses too. Misters have all wine. May the wine be with you. And speaking of which, look at that.
There's a lot of Star Wars ones in here, actually.
Halloween.
This. Oh, look at that.
That is a nice coaster for a terrible movie.
Oh my god. Actually, this might be Photoshop.
Very flashy.
Yeah. This one.
Okay.
This one.
Okay.
And this one again.
We got candles. We got candles here. We have this. Yes, Game of Thrones. House Stark. Winter is coming. So these are like, oh, Hufflepuff.
Nice. That's my house.
Nice. Let's see what else they have. I think it's what? Oh, it's $10 each. Okay. Not bad prices. Cherry Bluster. House Lannister, hear me roar. And you got Lantern Nightlights. Oh yeah, it's that. They have Gizmo, they got Stay Puffed. You have Freddy Krueger. Yeah, it makes it's okay. Oh, and they got Chucky. Exorcist. Yeah, these are like all horror themed appropriately. Alien. It's Shining. They got the new Doctor Sleep movie coming out, so someone might buy that, and if they need like a light to see the screen better, they could probably light that up.
Pins, let's see.
Pins. Oh, Ghostbusters. Let's see what time it is. 4:16. We got time.
Star Wars. Down
Of
here.
course, more Star Wars. Okay, let's see.
Celebration exclusives. I have seen some at Celebration 2 years ago. So it's been a while since I've seen Celebration exclusives.
Alright, Mugman from Cuphead.
I don't know if I can lean down.
Knuckles. Let's see. Dragon Ball Z.
$20. That's. I don't remember if I paid more. But yeah.
Oh, they got weapons, prop weapons.
Outer Worlds.
Prop weapons are not real. Duh. They cannot be made to fire projectiles. They are meant for collecting and cosplay. Of course they are.
Oh yeah.
Serenity. Okay, so
We
it's
also
like a
carry more weapons on the
Firefly.
inside as well.
Point me to the candy. Should have. Yeah, some kid should have had that yesterday. Hunger Games Mockingjay Pen, otherwise known as, hey, we were relevant 7 years ago. Or Star Wars.
Were you like a continuous watcher of it?
I love words.
I'll be honest with you, I did not like porks at all. You like those logos, though. May the fourth be with you. Ah.
Ooh, launch bay.
Oh.
It's a thing at Hollywood Studios.
I figured it would be. It looks like something that you would find there.
Yeah. It's a temporary thing. I don't think that place is going to stay long because of Galaxy Day.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Wait, just the California one, or is it?
Both.
Okay. Good to know.
They're
Get the name tag area. That's where I got my Ron Burgundy name tag. Oh yeah, Wild Bill's old-fashioned soda pop company. I wonder if they're serving Pepsi here. I wonder if it tastes any different. There's a thing in the elevator community about Diet Pepsi.
What about Diet Pepsi?
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
What about Diet Pepsi?
The leader, I wouldn't say the leader, like the founder of the elevator community, did this thing where he got a Diet Pepsi from Target, and he just shouted out his car window as he's flying by everybody, I got a Diet Pepsi! Yeah, more... I actually want to check this out. The Star Wars Darth Vader, the Star Wars The Force Unleashed. That's a Target exclusive. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Hey, Doc, see the back panel. I'm not even sure that's how he speaks or not. Hey, Doc, see the back panel. Is that better? I don't even know at this point. Oh, Thanos. That's Tron. That is something else.
They were at TrifferCon, I think.
I think they might have been. I think I remember them. This was the first booth we saw.
They were at TrifferCon and they were also at Fan Expo.
Rick and Morty.
I'm surprised they didn't tag my weapon, my lightsaber.
Oh.
Because they knew it was fake. like Fan Expo and tag everything.
Interesting. EVA, give me a thumbs up. Look at that Marvel logo. Got flasks over here. Cosplay and chill. Arsenic, cyanide, poison. You can find yourself. Vote Stark Parker 2020. Like Thanos, Ultron. They were right all along. Yes.
I love your Ray cosplay.
Thank you. I worked for like a year on this. Did you make it?
It was mostly commissioned.
Wow.
Yeah. My boyfriend has a screen actor at Kylo that he wore for Halloween. He said, I can't give him cookies, bro. It's too much.
Yeah, I'm already sweating.
You guys see anything like Please Let Us In? You guys see anything like Please Let Us In?
Yeah, looking around right now.
That's my dad.
What the?
Oh my god.
Drunken grown-ups.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I mean, we're from New England, so this
And
speaks for everyone here.
we do have different things on all three sides.
Shadows on the wall. What? Caution, cufflinks. Ice, ice, baby.
I'm doing good.
Got a really. Oh, they got signatures on this. Okay. Lost. Little Mermaid. Remember they were doing something for the Little Mermaid on ABC. Coming soon. Lost in Space. Seems to be the original version. The Crow. Wait, who signed this Deadpool poster?
Fans are ready to make their way over to Headlight Photo Ops. We've got great photo opportunities for you to see the guys, including James and Oliver Phelps, Buddy Mike, Steve Whitmire, and Carol Steen. Very soon it's happening all here this weekend at Rhode Island Comic Con.
Language. Here we go. Where's John Williamson media? You'll see on YouTube sometime soon.
No problem.
Alright, little update. We just finished our photo op with new Chewbacca, as I like to call him. And, yeah, I don't know if you guys are right here.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. And you got a lightsaber in my face. There you are. Yeah. That was well worth it. He liked my King of the Nerds shirt, which is based on the TV show. I don't even know if he knows what it is, but he likes it. So I'll take any compliment I can get. So that was well worth the money. That'll be it. For those of you who are elevator enthusiasts here, you're going to like this part of the video. You're going to see it here in a second. The escalators. Which one are we going to go on? This one's empty. Let's do this one. Or whichever one we can get. The artistic. Let's see where this is in. Get a look at the pond from here. I think I have my hand in front of the speaker. I'm not used to using the cell phone as a camera. Interesting feature. These both go up. I think these are often rotated. person right there. And we got 2 more.
Yeah, we should make escalator videos.
I've been thinking of doing that. One of my friends wants me to do that. This is my first ever escalator video on YouTube. Unless I upload something before this, we'll see.
What?
This is my first ever escalator video on YouTube, unless I upload something before this. Anyways, let's get a look at this again. I'm not going to record going down because I'm at my destination, but that was fun. That'll be it. We are about to meet Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario. We'll report back eventually over there. Alright, I guess we are doing a part 2 on the escalator videos. By the way, I just got an autograph from Charles Martinet, aka the voice of Mario and other video game characters you may know very well from Nintendo and other companies. He was the first person I've ever met at a con as a celebrity, and this is my second time meeting him, so I'm very happy. Let's see, which escalator should we do? Let's go on this one. This is the first one we're on. Gerald Thyssen. There's the Providence Journal. They are showing the small estate. More celebrities on this. Why did I say celebrities? Not celebrities. Anyway, that'll be at the escalator. I don't think there's anything else to see. We had a recharge zone. Oh, it's like a charging station. It's nice that we're con to have this. Anyways, I'm gonna go check this out. Something else tell you. We're gonna spin this wheel. Tons of prizes. One spin can win it. Let's do this. Oh, okay, I wanted that one. Let's see what I can. Hey, that's what I got last year.
Hey, there you go.
The wristband. All Dave & Buster's stuff.
These 2 ladies glow in the dark.
Oh, really? These 2?
Yes.
I already have one that doesn't, so you know what? Let's do something I don't have.
Alright.
Alright. Nice job, guys. Thank you. Let's move on. This video has been sponsored to you by Ego. Stranger things have happened with Ego. Like letting go. There have recently been reports of a lost dog here in Providence, Rhode Island. Well, guess what? There is no dog, only Zool. We are in the West Tower of the Omni Providence Hotel here in Providence, Rhode Island. We're going to do a room tour of room 2002 or 2002, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we walk in here. One of these lights do not work. Let's not hit the wrong one. And I hit the wrong one. Oh! And I had to figure out my problem earlier. For those of you who do not know, there was a particular light in here that I thought did not work. Watch this. They can... Because when I go switch it over here, watch what happens. Nothing. Anyway, back to where we were. I'm here with a friend, Millie Halperin. Subscribe to her. I'll probably put a link in the description below. And her Battle Ray cosplay right there. We got a TV guide.
Lightsaber does not come with the room.
If only.
If only.
I had to pay for the Wi-Fi here. I imagine I had to pay much more for a lightsaber. We're going to test out the TV for just a second. I have the remote on my bed. I'm going to turn up pretty quickly because, for all I know, there might be copyrighted material. It's an LG. I'm not sure how big it is.
My phone.
My phone too. Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw. A preview for, I should say. Got a view out the window. This is the Providence Place Mall. There's a CVS pharmacy that's connected to it. There's Providence. This is an alarm clock right here. It's like 5 or 6 minutes fast. 6:22. It's really like 6:17 or 6:16.
It's actually
6:17. There you are. I don't want to get these notifications in the way. I don't even know if I caught them.
This badge is also not part of the room.
Alright guys, we are beginning day 2 of Rhode Island Comic Con. We are in the Dunkin' Donuts Center and I'm about to get my VIP stuff. I believe it's down this way, so... Yep, it's right here. I'll be right back. This is my last video, might as well take a look at some Funkos. Harley Quinn. We have Venomized Groot, which is something I did not need to see. Venomized Iron Man. They're really going all Venom here. Golden Face. Yeah, GameStop exclusive Forky. I don't know if anybody's heard about that Disney Plus show they're doing with Forky. It does not look like anything at all. Although Toy Story 4 is pretty good, I'll say that. Really nice. Of course, more cowbell. That's very important. And we'll end this video by looking at the power gauntlets. One of my personal flaws in life is that I'm known too well for my puns. Hey. Alright, just got done with my autograph session with Elijah Wood. He's showing one of my Blu-rays, Grand Piano. I'll show it to you a little later in the video. Until then, I'll say that meeting with him was awesome. Very nice guy. If you ever get the chance to meet him, it's well worth the money. Check him out. That'll be it. Oh boy, when you know it's Comic-Con, we are in a line to get into the convention center. We're in a dunk right now. We're going in.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is not going to be an elevator video, but we are putting it in the compilation because
Bonus content?
bonus content for my elevator friends. That's going to cat view.
Oh look.
We're going to go to 5, and we're not going to go back down because we have somewhere to be. Flush indicator.
You know the Finn that walked by?
I did not see him.
Oh, well, he's a friend of my
Ooh.
friend Jamie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He probably didn't recognize me or know who I am
Peace out. Okay, this is Adam's Family Pinball, and apparently I didn't even have to put coins in. Am I holding this?
Yeah.
Thank you. Gotta familiarize myself with this bad boy. Come on. Hate this music.
Hate the music.
I just do. It could be worse. It could be Gangnam Style.
It's the Addams Family.
I don't like the music.
I grew up on the 90s movie like all the time.
Basically, seeing them do one all the time in advertising is just getting on my head too much.
I get it.
Plus, it reminds me of a song I learned in kindergarten. I don't want to talk about it. Oh! Boy. Come on. Relaunch. What? Okay.
I think it's just a one game thing.
Doesn't do a relaunch?
No.
That's weird. Okay. Here's Millie playing the machine. Ride a pinball at pinball.
I failed.
Watch her suck at pinball, maybe.
Watch me suck at pinball.
Ball 2 already. In the real world, you get a relaunch. But these are so cheap that you can't even do that. I already have ball 3. spectacular performance on your part.
Oh, yes.
There she goes.
Kids, this
Okay.
is what real gaming is.
Back in my day, games were hard.
Back in my day, you went to an arcade and
Yes.
paid 25 cents for this.
Same golder shoots again. Sounds nice. I like the sound effects on this thing.
Oh.
I can speak. Oh, so it's probably locked. Okay, so it is coming out. Okay. Oh. Nice try. Yeah, things happen, I guess.
Game over.
Ah, well.
Oh well.
Better luck next time. Okay, Noy is playing a game for one of my least favorite Star Wars movies.
But it's Star Wars.
Doesn't matter. Bad Star Wars is bad Star Wars, and good Star Wars is good Star Wars.
It's the only Star Wars game here, so I was like, I gotta play this.
I mean, I'll admit, this game looks and probably plays a lot better than the movie. I do like the screen right there. All safe.
Oh, well.
Even got a lightsaber in there.
I know, right? Distracted me.
Sorry.
Okay. Let me play again. Oh, the ball. How many players are there?
Escape.
Oh, I'm building 3PO.
Be cheaper than a lightsaber in Galaxy's Edge.
True. Dun, dun, dun. There's 4 players in this.
Yeah, wow. Oh, and the lightsaber lights up.
Oh my god.
You got mauled. We are actually doing a part 2 of this elevator video. So pain. It's taking forever to get here. This is my idea of entertainment. Oh, we're getting going on the right.
I wasn't getting any longer.
I know. Let's see.
We'll see how everyone else first then.
I'm not sure we're going to do this separate or not. Let's see. Let's try I'll try fitting in the elevator.
Is there room for
There's more. Yeah.
Looks like I was gonna get murdered in this elevator.
Alright, now we get murdered. The
Welcome to
elevator,
the party.
the lights shut off and everyone dies.
And the
Except for the clown.
I still got more years to go.
Okay. Anyway, we're back down here. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this a simple video. You got people everywhere. It's a Saturday, as you can probably tell by the number of people here. Cosplayers, we got cosplayers. And we got the show store over there. I'm probably gonna go get something. I saw something cool that I might want to get. Welcome, one and all, to LionCon, where lines go on forever and ever and never stop. It's also called the DMV, just for fun. This is just proof that Deadpool wins the universe in every possible way. My gosh, this is awesome. Alright, well, cons are not all fun and games. Turns out that Dave Bautista, probably my most anticipated guest, was going to be here. Canceled in the last minute, which I understand, but still, things happen. Let's say, very disappointed, but I did get my money back, so I guess that talks on the cons part. And I'll be reporting with you later. Oh yeah. Let's see, Benedict Wong. Strange things will happen. I'll report back to you later. Bye. Well, I did not think I'd be going to a panel this weekend. Well, guess I'm wrong. Or should I say, I'm Wong. Let's do this. Okay, so I just got out of the Benedict Wong panel. This guy is amazing. I got to ask a question for him. I was the third person to ask a question for him, and I asked him about his work on Annihilation. What it was like to work on film, like working with Alex Garland. Pretty swell guy, pretty fun. He did a thing where he got the crowd to cheer a little bit louder. I thank Hulk Hogan for that. He feels, I'm not sure this is kind of staged or what. He said he cried during the end of Endgame. He's never really been in a romantic comedy, and he's going to be in Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp, sorry, I said in the Tramp for some reason. On Disney Plus. So, overall very fun. Maybe we'll get an autograph from him later. Until then, that'll be it. Okay, so we are at the 501st Legion right over here in Rhode Island Comic Con. They've been over here for the past few years. Used to have a thing where you can shoot Rito, but that's not here this year. Instead, they have some other cool things. C-3PO right there, but you can barely see. Cards, information about people. Got an R2-D2 showerhead, because Star Wars makes everything now.
I didn't notice that was a shower head.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch it because there is a black hole involved with it, so... Yeah, nice. And if you want candy, there you go. Touch these, of course. They're also making contributions to the Peter Mayhew Foundation. Very nice of them. I remember they collaborated with the Jimmy Fund before when I was here. Oh, and I have this Funko. I have this Funko Pop right here, the Krennic one. Anyways, that's what Noe's been doing the whole time.
Hello again, vlog.
Yeah.
I'm currently
Yeah, she's been awakening the Force here.
Yes.
Yes.
Saw me in Raven for now.
Yeah.
Yes. I will be Ray tomorrow.
Yeah. Anyway, that will be it. This is officially the day of King Wong. And I say that because I saw a panel with him, asked him a question about a movie, Annihilation. Then I got to his VIP line for autographs. I was first in line with a copy of that movie. and the autograph corner, as you'll see their video. You guys are pretty cool, and I will say that if I were to ever to have lunch with them at some point, it'd be pretty cool. Maybe I wouldn't listen to Beyonce with them, but yeah, I don't know. So, as I'm making my way down this escalator, probably about to exit the building, let's say that the autograph is worth the money, and it was actually cheaper than Dave Bautista, so I kind of saved myself some money right there. And that'll be it. Alright, Jack here. We are going to be starting day 3 of Rhode Island Comic Con pretty soon. However, I am doing something a little bit different today. It's past 10 o'clock, the time to let everybody in for the regular line. I had the VIP pass before, but I gave that up because the reason why I wanted it today is not happening. Dave Bautista canceled, so I got the regular 3-day adult weekend pass, which I don't mind. I don't really have anything I'm in a rush to do today. So I'm just going to hang around here for a little bit, go in a little bit later, do some things. Also, I should point out, this is not my hotel room. This is actually my mother's. We got different hotels. But check this out. I enjoyed sitting on this pillow and listen to the sound it makes. Watch this. Let me just get the pillow in frame. Watch this. Sounds like I'm constipated a little bit. But I like it, so anyway, that will be it. You'll probably see this in the video somewhere. Alright, day 3 is about to begin. I am going in a little bit later than the scheduled opening time, but I don't regret it. It means I won't have to stand in line as long. Here's the lower level of the convention center. See right there. So we'll be on our way in very soon. I'll be right back with you later. Alright, we are in the Rhode Island Convention Center. It's a little bit less crowded than yesterday. It is Sunday after all. We have music in the background. People walking around. And we'll be walking for a while. That'll be. Not sure if I looked at this place yet, but this is the Toy Vault section. They have a couple stores in Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. That's really cool stuff here. They also got video game toys, as you can see. Right here, you have Mario. Minecraft. I don't know why I said also when he's on there. Crash Bandicoot. They also have 3 game controllers on the other side. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, they got game controllers right here. Probably not the original pieces, but very nice. Oh, they got one for Metropolis, the black and white 1927 film. They got Maria. I paid $17.99 for that. I don't know about you guys. I don't even got. I'll show this in a second.
Oh, you're pretty cool. No, I do not.
Not that I want to show this, but 3D posters look pretty cool. But the thing I did want to show is they even have exclusives from New York Comic Con for Nightmare Before Christmas. Nice. Oh, wow. The list goes on. Golden ticket from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Anyways, pretty cool section of the con, Toy Vault. Check them out in person too if you can. I've been to one of their stores. Very cool. They play nerdy movies in there sometimes. They were playing Age of Ultron there when I went there. That'll be it. Wow, this is interesting. They sell cards here. They sell birthday cards. They sell random cards. We got a Friends one here, the one with your birthday. We got Happy Horror Days. Up to Day's Killer. Nice, Michael Myers. The Freddy Krueger 1, 2, 8 is coming for you. Happy birthday, yo! Have a strange Christmas. Thank you for being a friend. Best witches. We got Pee Wee Herman right here. He's gonna have a big Pee Wee birthday. Have a killer birthday. This is actually pretty cool. I think someone's birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll get a card for them. We'll see. I hope this card lifts you up. Boy, Simpsons fans out there.
Like with the front of a
You drink Duff beer if you buy it for $3, or you buy 2 for $5. You might not want to sneak it into most tavern though, so just a warning. That'll be it. This is just a friendly warning to all of you here, just to avoid this guy. It seems like a darn fine actor would play this guy. He would play him quite well as he robs a bank. Same goes for this fellow right here. Comes in different forms. One maybe by Joel Schumacher that did not work out too well. Peace out. Down this way are fan panels. We're not really going to go into that. Instead, we're going to check out something else. Culver space. We have video games in here. PS2. Oh, they took some off the top. PS3. Xbox 360. Guess we got systems over here. See right there. Hi. I had this game. Pretty fun fighting game, Strike Super Slam. Story mode's pretty short though. We got Wii, more GameCube. Hey, if you want to buy a console here, they're all pretty cheap. Anyway, that will be it. Well, I did not think I'd buy anything today. Although, I did spend an exorbitant $4 on something today. All of you in the elevator community may know the significance of this item. That'll be it. We're at a store called Something Collectibles, 124. There's some cool stuff here, including Blu-rays and DVDs. Well, where's the price there? They're all $5. Oh, there they are. It's J-Bo's Collectibles. They got DC, Marvel, Transformers, and more. They even have a PS4 that comes to Disney's Infinity game. They have Funko Pops, they have a Hot Topic exclusive Batman, they got Gamer Mini. Alfred Hitchcock. Top Cat. Let's see. There's some from Fantastic Beasts right here. And Burrs from Captain Marvel. That's it. So I'm still at J-Bo's. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. Look at this Green Goblin they got here. It's from Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. You can only get this at Target. $45 here. I say that's worth the money, personally. Not gonna get it though, but still. Pretty cool stuff here, that's it. It's going to be 501st Legion Sunday. We're going to more in-depth look over here. There's a copyright music in the background, even though it is pretty badass. We have droid buildings over here. something. You have a bunch of Japanese-specific gaming systems.
Tamagotchis?
GameCubes, PS1s, PS2s, and Nintendo 64. They even have a Nintendo Family Computer and a Super Famicom. It's actually pretty cool. And we also got Japanese-specific Game Boy Advances right here. I don't see any SPs though. We got older Game Boys right here. You got one for Pikachu right there. Very nice. ESP games, DS games, 3DS games, Saturn games. Got a box family computer. We have a one-up mushroom right there. Oh, look at this Nintendo Game Boy case. Pretty cool. I don't know when it was made. Classic NES controller. The camera must focus on it. Super Famicom controller. GameCube, Dreamcast, 64, PlayStation, Genesis. Very cool. And that's it. Look at some pretty cool t-shirts right here. Pretty cool. Not too bad. R2-D2, kind of a parody on AC/DC. You got Kool-Aid, I'll call him that. Let's go off Kool-Aid. Got some parodies on the MLB logo.
Okay, brother, sorry about that.
Sorry. But this one's probably my favorite. One up since '85. Japan Mario. Anyways, that'll be it. Okay, so we are back at Pinball again. However, there has been a few changes. Notably this side. I don't know if I showed you the last time, but there's a few pinball machines over here that are now gone. That's just an empty wall now. Alright. That'll be it. Huh, now we're going through. I think we're going down. Anyways, we're about to begin our last hour of Rhode Island Comic Con. If there's anything that I come across that I'm willing to record, I'll refer back to you. That'll be it. So the Duncan floor is a little bit empty, but this is plenty of action. I mean, it's getting emptier, but it's got plenty of action right now. Interesting. Here we have what I believe is Oscar de Grouch's version of Compliments. RICC stinks. It sure does. Not to me though. I just showed you these earlier. I showed you these earlier in the video, but I did not show you this. They have these Pop tees. Pop makes t-shirts. Admittedly, I own one of these, not in the pile in particular. I'll show you some more. That one for Rocky Raccoon right there. And another one for Boba Fett. Seem to be stockpiling them. Oh, Batman Beyond right there. I have one of these for Conan O'Brien, which is not here. Of course, you got one of your staples of collecting, Pez dispensers. Very nice. Very nifty. And look at the pillows right here. You also have a bunch of pops here. You got one for Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompa. Rugrats, Harry Potter. You got Stitch Doors. That's a Hot Topic exclusive. That's it. Quick question. Is there a cookie stone? And if so, can I please find it? And if I can't find it, can someone else please bring it to me? I need to taste the best cookies in the universe. Okay, I'm wrapping up my day here at Rhode Island Comic Con, but I gotta show you all something. You know those Blu-rays I showed you earlier? I got 6 of them for $10. They were supposed to be 4 for $10. The box said $5 Blu-rays and DVDs. Got 4 for $10. I was intrigued, so I got 4. And then, as I was about to leave, I was told, "Hey, you can get 2 more for free." So I got 6 of them. I'll show you the collection later. That will be it. We are completing our adventure here at Rhode Island Comic Con. We got Millie finally.
Just finished a troop.
By 6 Blu-rays blocking her face.
It's okay. I just finished a troop, so I'm really
So we don't have to be on camera.
okay.
Oh, you want to wait 5 or? We'll see. Anyways, good for you.
Lightsaber and a phone.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, so follow the Bible First Instagram and Alderon Base Instagram if you want to see me troop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Till then, I'll probably promote you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone, and I'll be taking you to the pickup section momentarily.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. Okay, everyone, it's 1:41 on November 5th of 2019, and we are about to look at what I picked up at Rhode Island Comic Con, when I got signed, everything of those sorts. And it's going to be pretty similar to what I did last time in my TripCon video. Not sure where we're going to start, so I might as well start with one of the most recently pointed out things in the video, my Blu-rays. Might also be the least nerdy thing in the video as well. If you saw one of my clips, I picked up 6 Blu-rays for $10. Here's the story. I was at this shop called J-Bo's Collectibles, I think it is. You'll see in the videos at some place. But I was at this shop and they were selling DVDs and Blu-rays for $5, to the point where I was told, hey, you can get 4 Blu-rays for $10. So I picked up 4 Blu-rays. Then I picked up 2 more because I was then told, oh, you can get 2 more for free. So basically I got 6 Blu-rays for $10. So each Blu-ray here is less than $2 each. It's probably the biggest steal I've had in my Blu-ray collecting history, and that says something. Anyways, let's look at what we have. We have Blades of Glory, starring Will Ferrell and John Heder. I've seen this movie, I think, at least once. I remember seeing it on TBS when nothing else was on in the hotel I was staying in. But I can't wait to see the rest of it. Got Turbo right here. It's a DreamWorks animated film. I've seen it in the background, and I've seen the trailers for it. I have not seen the whole movie. We have The Boss. My mother watched this movie once. I'm not a big fan of Melissa McCarthy, but I'm probably going to watch this by the end of the year. It's going to be in addition to my comedy collection. Wild Hogs. I've never seen this movie. I remember when I went to the movie theater once when I was a kid. I was going to see this movie called Firehouse Dog. And I don't even know if anybody still talks about it today, but when I was looking at the movies playing on the big billboard that they had near the cinema, the auditoriums, I noticed the words Wild Hogs. I was like, hey, that sounds like a cool name. Although, yeah, I was 7 at the time, so yeah, PG-13, I probably would not have been quite ready to watch that just yet, according to my parents. Chronicle. This is directed by Josh Trank, who directed the less than satisfactory Van Forstic movie, as some people call it, such as Chris Stuckman. And, let's see. This also includes the director's cut, the Lost Footage edition. And last but not least is The Change Up, starring Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman seems to be in a lot of comedies. This is from 2011. He seems to be in a lot of comedies from this time period. It's the same year he did Horrible Bosses, if I'm not mistaken. So those are the Blu-rays from J-Bo's. Okay. What am I going to do next? Speaking of Blu-rays, I got a 4K Ultra HD of Annihilation. I already own this. Fun fact about this 4K, you could only get this at Best Buy when it came out. I imagine you can get this at other places now, maybe like used or something. But if you want this new, you can only get it at Best Buy, and that's why I had to order it online, because there's a limited amount of copies available. And they got this signed by one of the actors in the movie. He had a small role in it, Benedict Wong. You may know him better as, coincidentally, Wong in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He made his debut in Doctor Strange. He was just featured in Infinity War and Endgame. He's a pretty swell dude. I also went to his panel. I didn't get any footage from the panel except for maybe... well, I did get the pre-game, I would call it, from the panel. I just got me sitting down, waiting for everything to go down, and they had a no photography policy, so I couldn't really get anything. They had this last year too, when I went to see a panel with James Murray from Impractical Jokers and Joey Fatone. You know what? Let's put this over here with the rest of the Blu-rays. Make it appropriate. One last Blu-ray to look at. I did not buy this at the con, but I did get a signature on it. In case you cannot tell, this is from Elijah Wood, who's on the left right here. I'm pointing at him, black and white. This also stars John Cusack. It's called Grand Piano. This is I guess this is an increasingly obscure movie because, yeah, nobody really talks about this. But I was curious about this movie as soon as I saw the trailer. But it wasn't really playing anywhere where I was. Came out in 2014, probably in most markets. But every time I look on Fandango when it came out, I think the closest place I could see it was like in New Jersey, and I'm from Massachusetts. And I watched the trailer over and over and over again, and I'm almost shocked I'm even saying that, knowing myself. And so when I can finally see the movie in 2018, once I bought it on Blu-ray, I was instantly hooked right away to just put in my Blu-ray player. And I was also pleased to see that, let's see, Damien Chazelle, he wrote this movie. Yeah, he did. Right there. The camera's focusing on it right now. There we go. Damien Chazelle wrote this movie before Whiplash came out. And this is one of the music-related films that he's done, aside from that and La La Land. So that's it for movies. Up next is my autograph for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the Switch game. This is signed by Charles Martinet. It says Mario right there. He's the voice of Mario, Luigi, Wario, a bunch of those characters from these Nintendo games. He called me Super Jack. Fun fact about Charles, by the way, he was also the first guy I've ever met at a con. This has happened 4 years ago at this exact convention. Rhode Island Comic Con 2015. He says, "You're the best. You're good." I think that, I don't know, you rule, you cool, you rule, whatever. Anyways, whatever, it sounds cool. Woo! So that would probably be a signature right there. But his smiley face, I like it. He puts a lot of efforts into his signatures. By the way, for those of you who have not played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think it's the best reason to buy a Switch right now. Speaking of Mario, I got these coasters right here. These are Super Mario 3D coasters. I got these for, this advertised as $9.99, but that was before taxes. I did not unbox these, and you know what? I'll unbox these on video. Why not? Okay, we got 8 coasters. Yeah, I'm not gonna... It's got plastic wrap in them. I'm not gonna undo them just yet, but I'll give you a closer look at them outside the box. Yeah, these are 3D. These are pretty nice looking coasters. I wonder when these were made. Oh, 2017. Okay, so these are fairly new. Look at the back. You can see these coasters in not exactly full glory because they're not in 3D here, but they got 8 different lenticular designs. I like Donkey Kong with the thumbs up. Very nice. So, I think that's probably it for what I bought, I think. But I do have some random advertisements and stuff right here. I got my program this year, my official program for Rhode Island Comic Con, sponsored by Cardi's, and you'll see right there I have a bag that was given for free. It has Cardi's furnishings on it, Rhode Island Design Center, Ashley Furniture, because I know of at least one Cardi's store that is combined with an Ashley Furniture, and that's like in South Attleboro or something. South Attleboro, Massachusetts, that is. And the Rhode Island Comic Con logo right there. Random advertisements. What are these? I should have you know that I got a VIP badge, which is not with me right now. On my friend's adult 3-day weekend badge. Some alcohol advertisement redeemed for free pour. Proclamation Ale Company. I guess it's like for a bar. PlayStation sticker. You can barely see the logo. Got some promotional stuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk too much about it. But it's for Ocean State Escape in Johnston, Rhode Island. 10% off. It's good until Halloween next year. What the? That's funny. It's almost like they couldn't even finish their own advertisement. They're promoting a con in... Wait a minute, Worcester. No, it's not. It's actually Framingham. Sheraton Framingham Hotel. It's on Worcester Road. I guess the contact or headquarters is in Worcester or something. I also got an ad for Untapped Games. It's a tabletop gaming cafe. It has board games, card games, coffee, and more. It's in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Alright. Speaking of extra deals, I know this is probably not the most interesting thing. $5 off at Pizzeria Uno when you purchase from the Long Feed All menu. It expires New Year's Eve. I have an Uno near me, so I might use that at some point. More advertisements. Big Apple Comic Con. Also Big Apple Comic Con. Another advertisement is for a Comic Con in New York, specifically on Long Island at the Resorts World Casino. WinterCon. This camera has trouble focusing. That's what I usually use to film elevators. New York Sci-Fi Expo. But if you want to go to a con and gamble, it's up to you. Go ahead. I like the sticker. It says Joaquin on it, resembling the new Joker. Here's his pen that I was given. It was for free. I wonder if I can test this out without having to fiddle around too much. So you see right here, there's nothing on here. It's actually a pencil. I don't know if it's a pencil or a pen. I haven't tested it out yet. Spin this around. And there, voila. And twiddle it back. Done. Okay, now let's look at the VIP bag that I got. It's black. You have posters. These are for Ultra Reality Originals. Road Warrior. Will be variety here. It goes there. You also have a comic book, Ultra Reality Origins. Maybe I'll read at some points. We also have this cute little couch here with I believe it's the guys who are involved with Cardi's dress up as superheroes. You got Batman, Superman, Green Lantern. So that's it for the VIP bag. I have one more thing. It's in my... I think one more thing. It's my suitcase. I'm going to pause the video and come back. Last part of the video. We have 3 posters. These were given to me for free. I visited a Uno booth. I got 3 Warner Brothers movie posters. I got It Chapter 2. Wonder Woman 1984. Love this poster, by the way. And Gal Gadot looks stunning in front of it. Really goes together very well. It's almost like a Thor Ragnarok type of thing. And Joker. I just saw this movie last month. It's fantastic, by the way. Check it out if you haven't. The last 2 things I want to show are not on the ground. They're actually on me. The last 3 things I should also say. Because one of the things I'm wearing right now. Before I see this Rhode Island Comic Con t-shirt, resembles the Marvel Studios logo. And actually, yeah, there is one thing on the ground. I'm forgetting a lot of things at once. It's almost like I'm going senile. It's my badge I wore on Sunday. I wore the other badge, the VIP one, Friday and Saturday. I gave it to my friend on Sunday for a reason that she needed it for. And last 2 things, wristbands. This is for VortexMan1.com. You'll see something in the video, or should I say you already have seen something in the video about that. And the last thing, Dave & Buster's wristband. This glows in the dark. I got a wristband from them last year too. They have this game where you can spin a wheel. I have an orange one from them already, but I got this one because it glows in the dark. So I somehow landed on the same spots I did last year, interestingly. So that'll be it. I had a pretty good time at Rhode Island Comic Con this year. I'm probably likely going to go back next year. I've made it a tradition at this point. It was the first con I went to, and I can't stop going. It's one heck of a drug. That's all I can say. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you all have a good day. Hope you all have a good night wherever you are. I'm probably going to have a good night myself before I go edit this thing and you see the final product. It's 2:01 right now. So, that being said, that's it.